Joining us now to talk about what the changes could mean for your personal finance is expert Shani Curry St.Vil. Nice to see you, Shani.
Hey. Nice to see you. So a lot to discuss here. Let's focus, for the sake of this conversation, on the Senate bill that passed Saturday and some of the things that are staying and what that means for the average person.
Okay, let's go into what's staying. So some things that people are excited about is that the child tax credit is going to go up. Currently it's $1,000, so it's going to be going to $2,000. For those that have mortgages, they're really excited about that because the Senate bill will allow you to claim the deduction up to $1 million. There was some talk about it being altogether eliminated. And teachers, I know they're super going to be excited about the fact that when they are paying for supplies out of pocket, they can claim up to $500 to get a rebate and tax credits for that. So those are some of the things that are staying that people are kind of excited about and talking about. But there are some things that are definitely going.
Yeah, what are some of the things that people are a little concerned about?
Okay, the things that are leaving, right? So most of these changes are temporary changes. None of these changes are permanent, especially when you're talking about individual taxation. The elimination of personal exemptions for yourself, your spouse, your dependents. Today you're allowed to claim up to $4,050. That's going to be eliminated. It's going to be killing the state and local taxes that you can claim. That's also going to be eliminated. At the end of 2025, all tax breaks for individuals and families will go away, and that will cause low and middle income households to experience more tax increases altogether.
Yeah, that seems to be the one that has sparked the most discussion and heated debate. Okay, so who stands to benefit from all of these changes if they become laws?
Businesses. These changes have not had the amount of tax cuts in over 30 years. Hasn't been that long, but what they're saying is that this is a way to kind of rev up the economy. So therefore, most of the changes that you're seeing are definitely going to benefit big business. When you see that corporate taxation is going to be moving from 30% into 35% into 20%, those are huge changes. So they believing that that's going to surge up the economy because they can buy more supplies, they can hire more people, they can buy better equipment and do better business. And that's kind of the hope that it will have an impact on larger businesses.
Well, that's really the Republican philosophy when it comes to the economy, is that if you help those at the top, the big businesses that do the hiring, that will trickle down, and that workers eventually will not only be hired, but that their pays will go up as well.
Yes, but also even if they do go up, there's still going to be that issue of paying more taxes, right? So when you do bring more income in, your taxes are going to go up because most of the eliminations for personal and individuals are going to fade out in 2025.
What about small businesses? We know about big businesses,
right?
And the corporate
but they have
rates.
Right. So small businesses fare to definitely benefit from it because they can do the same thing that big businesses are going to do, and that taxation is going to be the same. The tax cuts are going to be the same, so they can, of course, employ and things like that, and rev up their own personal economies within their corporations and to extend out to the population. That's great. But this is really for big businesses. That's really who stands the chance to really win if all of these changes actually become laws.
Well, and we will see what happens because they're still trying to hash out the details. You have the House version and the Senate version.
Yes.
But it's Republicans are in control of both of those chambers. And of course, there's a Republican in the White House, so there's a very good chance
so
that this is going to be signed.
So we're hoping by Christmas, we should actually know how our taxes will be benefiting us in 2019.
And then they would go into effect for next year?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Shani Curry St.Vil, always good to see you. Thanks very much for coming in.